morning, and as we roll up to our shit corner, a bit of a break in the weather. The rain is supposed to be coming in sometime after 2 o'clock, so we'll take advantage of the sunshine and head out towards Fradley Junction on the canal, and a new cafe to us, the Laughing Duck. Those gentlemen there doing their litter picking, very much appreciated, but sadly it's not going to stop us clean as this for long. We managed to get split up at the lights, Scott Arms, so I hang about a bit, and that's it. He's behind me again. The engine's gone quiet and we've lost power. We're on to reserve, which is a good thing because I've wanted to burn this old petrol up so we can get some fresh stuff in. I know the drifter's good for at least 24-25 mile on reserve, so we're not panicking. We did panic a bit on the A453 when we hit this. Although that's mud, it's dried like concrete. Bloody dangerous, to put it bluntly. Bit of a hold up coming into Tamworth due to the works there, but the queue coming this way was a bit horrendous, so we won't be coming back that way. Just as a point of interest, this roundabout here is as far as my A10 got on its maiden journey before it stripped the teeth off the fibre gear on the advance and retard unit and had to be trailered back home. Oh well, it's all happy now. Or was. It's in 1,000 pieces being rebuilt, but that's another story. And it's over the River Tame, and then a few hundred yards further on it's over the River Anchor, and that's what we want. Some nice fresh petrol. Dare say the bike will run a lot better with this in it. Interesting little sign on the petrol pumps. Must have had a lot of trouble with drive-offs in this part of the world. One of the drawbacks to having a screen on the bike is it means the wind actually blows up over your face rather than across it, and it was blowing the edge of my beard into my eyes. So a quick stop to adjust things, and away we go. And a bit of long distance train spotting away on the left. And just outside the National Memorial Arboretum we cross the River Tame. This is more or less where the River Tame ends, as at the Arboretum it joins onto the River Trent. And although the Tame is the bigger of the two rivers, for the rest of its journey it goes under the name of the Trent. And Fradley Junction. Just for a change, we're on the other side of the canal to where we normally are when we pop down to the Swan, but this time the cafe's on this side of the canal, so if we can wiggle through here and find somewhere to park, we should be alright. Unfortunately, my blue badge is still in the trike. I opted for the cheese and onion toasty and a cuppa because it's not a bacon, egg and chips kind of cafe. And then we indulged in a bit of gongoozling, as they call it, just for watching the boats go by. So it's back along the canal side, and we shall head back a different way because of the roadworks in Tamworth that were causing a bit of a bind, shall we say. A bit of edge cutting on the 515 just before Litchfield. And at Muckley Corner the sky's gone black and there's a few little spots of rain, but actually we get right across the island non-stop, which is very unusual for that junction, especially over Friday afternoon. We get split up at the lights, and oh look, 30 mile an hour limit on the zigzags, and this fellow just has to get past. Where are you going to go now, mate? We turn off at the Barons Court Hotel, another one of my old sites when I was at work, and back into Walsall. And if that wagon's pulling out, it means nothing can come up and hit us, so that was a bit of a lucky break. And we skirt around the back end of Walsall along Skip Lane, very appropriately named actually, because it used to be notorious for fly tipping. You can guarantee there'll be a dozen mattresses along there. To be fair, that was the only mattress we saw, and the rest of Skip Lane was remarkably litter free. Once again, glad to be on two wheels and not three on a road this narrow when you meet oncoming traffic. Some rather aggressive speed bumps on this road, but having two wheels I can go either side. The Troy could have been down to a walking pace over those. And there's still a little bit of colour in the trees, but most of the leaves are now on the floor. I see blue lights down to the right. We'll hang on and let him through. And sadly, no shit corner, I'm afraid. We've come back in from the other end of the estate, so to speak. But it's been a good day out. The sky has now gone decidedly black, and would you believe it, just as we got to the garage, that's when the rain started. So we timed that just right, which is always a bonus in my book. So, until the next time, see you later.